for people to hear my voice. Hello, good evening, everybody. I stated I was going to be coming out at 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock UK time and 7 o'clock Nigerian time. My name is TEMIDAYO. I am going to be speaking on the case of Prophetess Mary Olubori versus the 1 second. Please help me share this quickly. Whatever you're going to hear on this platform tonight is going to be the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? So please help me to share. And I'm going to share as well. But before we start, I'm going to be playing some voice notes as well. As I said again, whatever you're going to hear from myself today is going to be the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Thank you very much. Okay, let me share now quickly. While I share, I'm going to be playing some voice notes. Okay. Church OLUBORI'S. Yes. I hope you can hear what's being said underneath. Because so church OLUBORI'S. So very joke see what you all back well. So it is what the told she looked at me from the altar. Immediately open wala see your tani, why joke to the so lady help me to share. Help me to share. I'm trying to share it as well. For people to hear my voice. However, I'm just playing some voice notes from the other platform. Yes. Because so what I mean, church OLUBORI'S. So very joke see why you all back well. So it is what the told she looked at me from the altar. Immediately open wala see your tani, why joke to the Timoa. So lady call me more. Well, you tap your me be so quick in your con, what are the meji? A barameji. So Murio Jukon, see bosse. Murio Jukon, see lady to man calling. To man bound calling in church away. Ele to fair call woman. I see Ojukon, Muripe and your chronology meji. You understand? So right eye there, Oju bosse. Left eye, Oju woman. Mori to also see Mary, see, and Mummy, he said, let my ship me cook. Go where any movie or no.
help me to share. I'm just playing some voice notes that were made yesterday when people called into the show yesterday. I'm just going to be playing some of those recorded voices of people who called into this demonic person's show yesterday. Oh, I'm going to start it all over again. I think my internet is a bit slow, but 1 second. What's going on? 1 second.
Bit of cold, so it's going to be a little bit for people to hear my voice. However, bíbélì ní ègbé fún ẹni tí ó ń jíṣẹ́ tí a kò fi rán. Mo kò fẹ́ ṣe dream tí mo lálànà ni. So bóyá lọ nìyí, mo ríra mi nínú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì Olúborí. Yes. Mo sọ fún ilé ẹ̀kọ́, mo ní ègbé ní fẹ́ni tí a kò fi rán tó ń jíṣẹ́, because gbogbo wa la máa jíṣẹ́ níwájú géèmù àdìkí àmọ́. So mo ríra mi ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì Olúborí.
Okay, once again, can you help me to share? We are going to be talking about the case of GIO and the person of Prophetess OLUBORI'S and the Antichrist of Luton. That's what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about what's transpired in court today. You're going to be hearing the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, so please help me to share, okay, because whatever you hear from that other platform is going to be false, okay. The case today was victory for Prophetess OLUBORI'S, and I'm going to obviously expatiate on what's transpired in court today. So please help me to share. 1 second. I think my internet is a bit slow. I'm trying to play this again. So help me to share, invite your friends, okay? Let's hear the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I am going to be speaking in English, okay? I'm not speaking Yoruba.
Ọkọ ẹ̀ tó wá láti orí ọ̀tà tó wá béèrè pé kóun lọ ṣiṣẹ́ fún wúmà tó wá báyàwó ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó wá ń béèrè pé kíní yẹn dà. Mary ò ṣáà ó wà lọ́kàn láti sọ bí kò tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bí ọkọ ṣe là mọ́lẹ̀ yẹn ni pé níbo lẹ fà àdó yẹn sí àdó yẹn dà níbo lẹ fi sí.
You can hear people calling into her show last night, okay? So many people calling to her show with very, very false informations, lies. These are all set up. Okay, these are all set up, okay? This person speaking, if you want to show yourselves, do a video and come and say what you are saying about all these false claims or false dreams you're talking about. I hope you can hear us, please.
Bí ó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ àdó yẹn báyìí ṣẹ̀mọ̀ tẹ́mi jíṣẹ́ tí mo fẹ́ jí tán mo kàn tura ni màtí wá tura má jókòó síbi mo wá ṣọ́ èmi wá bá mi pé kí àǹtí mo rí máa lọ kọ́ bá yọ fídíò mi káàǹtí mo rí máa rí mi ò ṣe understand lójú ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ nínú ìgbà tí mo sọ̀kalẹ̀ kan nínú ẹ̀mí pé káàǹtí mo ní máa rò pé bóyá àwa là á ń ṣe ọ̀nà méjì ṣé kó ṣe yẹ ṣe understand lójú ọ̀la yẹn. So later mo wá rí bàtà wá ṣe tán àwọn èèyàn wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó wá jókòó sí mi lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ òun náà ṣe àwọn pé tí èrò bá wà ní tó bá wà ní orí tó mórí tó bá wà nínú ṣọ́ọ̀jẹ̀ tó bá rí pé gbogbo kan wà lára ẹ̀ á wá gbogbo ọ̀nà láti báwo ló ṣe máa sọ kí n láti dè ẹ́ mọ́nú ṣọ́ọ̀jì yẹn. So recently after few minutes mo rí pé ó kò yọ kọ́kọ́rọ́ mọ́tò jáde kọ́kọ́rọ́ mọ́tò ó wà náà sí mi pé kí n gbà wọ́n wá òkú
tó ra mọ́tò fún ẹ̀yìn lójú àlá ni.
mọ́tò mi lè lò ní mọ́tò ẹ̀yọ kan lónìí náà ṣé mọ́tò tó ṣẹlá náà ló ṣe máa ṣe mọ̀ bí wọ́n ń.
ṣé wàá ti lọ sẹ́wọ̀n bóyá ẹ̀ lẹ́ máa gbé mọ́tò ẹ̀.
bí mo ṣe ń bẹ̀ mí ni sọ nìyẹn pé orí ọ̀pọ̀ náà ni ó kò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ká kọ́kọ́rọ́ mọ́tò fún àwọn èèyàn ní àwọn èèyàn rọ̀ṣọ́ ń gbà ọkọ mi ò gbà á bíi pé.
ṣé ẹ ládàá ni àbẹ rí ìrọ̀lù lọ́nà ní orí ilé ìgbé.
alárinmu ńlá o mi ò ríran alárinmu ńlá mo tọ́ sí tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ o mi ò ríran alárinmu ńlá.
ẹ ti gbọ́ mà ṣẹ́ni kan ẹ̀rọ àndọ̀.
bí mo yọ lára ẹ̀ ṣá mo ṣáàrí pé ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní káwọn èèyàn ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ mọ́tò jẹun sábọ̀ mo wà reluctant because bí mo yẹ rí ó dàbí pé kí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe pàṣípààrọ̀ mo ìlàjú nìyẹn. So ìtẹ́ ìlọ́lọ́la ọ̀run lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ lè yín bẹ́ẹ̀ lórúkọ Jésù ẹ̀mí ṣíṣọ ẹ̀mí ṣíṣe.
ẹ ti ṣiṣẹ́ léléyìí o.
oníjọ́jú arọ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ dé nìyí o wọ́n ti ní wọn ládàá pé olúborí ti ń há mọ́tò ẹ olúborí o ẹ̀wọ̀n olúborí há.
So you can see this is somebody that called into her show last night. You have so many people that call in, chatting rubbish. I'm going to play another one quickly. Of an elderly woman, a woman who is supposed to be looking after her grandchildren. Okay, it's so unfortunate that you have so many of these old people, old women, old men, who are meant to be looking after their grandchildren, coming to do rather on Facebook. It's such a pity. Some of these people, are you lonely? So are you that lonely that you have to be calling on to people's show? Don't you have grandchildren that you can look after at home? That you just make yourself nuisance on social media? Let me just quickly play this second person's one as well. She's an elderly woman as well. A woman who should be at home babysitting her grandchildren. Let me look for her quickly. Actually, let me play it from this my phone. Let me see if I can. 1 second. Ooh. 1 second. One second. Help me to share, please. Help me to share. Let me look for this second woman. Okay, it's this one here. I hope you're gonna. Okay. This is a woman that calls herself a prophetess. Okay. If you are that good in seeing vision, I don't know why you cannot go and see vision for the president of Nigeria. Let me play her. This is somebody who should be babysitting her grandchildren, doing nuisance, being a nuisance on social media.
Facebook for me for the past 1 month. Over 1 month, your Lord will reveal outcome or for me.
Did you hear that? She said over 1 month, okay, God had revealed to her the outcome of OLUBORI'S case, okay? We've been to court today. Okay, we've been to court today. If you were that good in prophecy, this woman talking, why can't you go and see vision for the president of Nigeria or see visions for people all over the world? Why can't you see vision and tell us that Corona was going to be coming? You said God said he wants to disgrace Prophetess OLUBORI. God told you. How come God did not tell you how he was going to do it? And you are still telling us that you don't know how he's going to do it. So why did you not ask God to tell you how he was going to do it then? You can see how some of these useless women that should be babysitting.
ó ní olúborí máa ṣe ẹ̀sìn ó ló ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí ẹ̀. Ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run sọ wípé àwọn wòlíì kan àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run kan tẹ̀yìn ò fọkàn sí bí olúborí ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a máa ṣí wọn máa tú àwọn tẹ̀sí fọkàn sí ọ̀tọ̀ àwọn tá àṣírí wọn bọ̀ wá tú ọ̀tọ̀ wọ́n ní kí ẹ lọ kọ́ sílẹ̀ níṣìṣẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé làṣírí àwọn sàtánì àwọn ìránṣẹ́ èṣù tí wọ́n pera wọn ní ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run yìí. Ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run sọ pé àṣírí wọn máa tú níṣìṣẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé.
I believe this is a woman that will be calling herself a prophetess as well. You can see the way she's talking, okay? And she's claiming to be a saint. Can you imagine the way she's talking? Elderly woman that should be babysitting her children. Or, babysitting her grandchildren.
Nítorí pé ìgbéni fún ẹni tó ń gbé nígbà tó lọ́rùn òbí ẹnì kan ò lè mú òkùnkùn ó ní kí òkùnkùn kó wá borí ìmọ́lẹ̀ kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí kò dẹ̀ ní í ṣẹlẹ̀ mo bèrè síwájú sí i. Ẹ̀gbẹ́ Ọlọ́run sọ wípé ayé Sàtánì rò pé òun lòún lé pé kí ni kí ọba tó dá ayé àti ọ̀run kí ni kó ṣe nígbà tí àwọn ènìyàn àtàwọn ìránṣẹ́ èṣù àti Sàtánì bàbá wọn bá rò pé òun lòún ní ayé pé kí ni kí òun Ọlọ́run tó dá ayé àti ọ̀run kí ni kóun ṣe. Àṣírí ìkọ̀kọ̀ àṣírí tẹ́ ẹ̀ fọkàn sí àṣírí táwọn èèyàn ò lérò Ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run ló sì máa tú kò sí tàbí ṣùgbọ́n nítorí pé Ọlọ́run ni ó ní èmi ni Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹran ara kò sí ohun tó ṣòro ṣe fún òun ó ní kò sí ohun tí òun Ọlọ́run yìí kò lè ṣe àti wípé ẹnì kan ò lè sá pamọ́ sínú òkùnkùn ó dẹ̀ máa pèrè ẹ̀mí ìmọ́lẹ̀ fún gbogbo ayé. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọkàn ó ti sọnù sínú ìrìn àjò iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ wípé òkè mo fẹ́ sin Ọlọ́run ibi tó wá Ọlọ́run lọ tọ́lọ́run sí níbẹ̀. Orí olúborí ìyìn náà láti pè lólúborí.
This woman talking, she called into the demon of Lutin's show yesterday, the Antichrist. This woman called into her show yesterday. She's one of the useless old men and women that should just be looking after grandchildren at home. She's one of them. So many useless men as well, calling into shows. You understand? I don't know why they cannot look for something better to do for their lives.
Iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe yìí kẹ́ ẹ má ṣe é rárá torí pé Ọlọ́run kàn máa ń ṣíwájú ogun ni ó dẹ̀ máa ń kẹ́yìn ogun. Tọ́lọ́run bá fẹ́ lò ní tẹ̀ bá fi ara yín sílẹ̀ Ọlọ́run á gbẹ́ lò ní ìdíje. Ṣé ní iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe yìí kékeré ni o tẹ́ ẹ bá rẹ̀wẹ̀sì pírí tí ẹ bá gbìyànjú àti ṣe rẹ̀wẹ̀sì pírí ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run ní pé gbogbo àwọn tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí pílátífọ̀mù yìí ẹni kan yé ṣe èpè ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá mi hello.
À ń gbọ́ yín mà.
Wọ́n ní kí ẹni kan yé ṣe èpè ṣé kí ní ìbílẹ̀ ìjọba ti wọlé platform yẹn tọ́lọ́run bá ṣe lójú ẹ̀mí àwọn áńgẹ́lì tí Ọlọ́run sọ tó sọ̀kalẹ̀ rọ̀gbà yí yíká ọ̀rọ̀ mi ẹ̀fẹ́ sọ ẹ̀mí ọ̀wọ́n á jẹ́ kí ó ti ẹnu yín jáde. Ẹni kí àwọn ènìyàn yé ṣẹ́ẹ̀pẹ̀ tán bá ti ń pè wọlé sórí gbogbo ẹlẹ́rù. Ọlọ́run ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwa kan pé kí gbọ́lé. Ọlọ́run ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àti ìfojú rí ṣùgbọ́n àsìkò ti tó tí gbogbo abẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ìfojú rí.
This grandma that is talking, ṣe máa lọ ríran sí wọn Nàìjíríà. Grandma, if you know you have a gift of prophecy, this woman talking, why can't you go and be using your prophecy in a positive way to Nigerians? Why not go back to Nigeria and be prophesying and let people know what is coming in the next coming months? Yeah. If I were you, I would be looking after my grandchildren and doing all this rather on Facebook.
God is at work. He's working. More than I might expect. He's seriously working. Ọlọ́run fẹ́ expose a lot of people who put
I am coming on to the case. I am coming on to the case, and I'm going to explain everything that happened in case. Okay, I mean in court today.
ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tí kò hàn sí àwọn ènìyàn wípé ìránṣẹ́ ìṣù ni wọ́n. Gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n fi pamọ́ ní ìkọ̀kọ̀, ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run sọ wípé òun fẹ́ máa tú sí gbangba. Gbogbo agbára tí wọ́n gbójúlé tí kò ṣe agbára Ọlọ́run, ó lẹ́nu kò lè sin Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú mámọ́nì. Ó pẹ́ tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe àsìkò ló ti tó níwájú Ọlọ́run nítorí pé òpin ayé ó kù sí dẹ̀dẹ̀. Ìgbà àti àkókò kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀, ṣùgbọ́n àsìkò yẹn ti súnmọ́. Each time tẹ bá dẹ̀ ti ń bá àwọn ènìyàn sọ̀rọ̀, ó máa ń tún bí mo ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, ẹ̀mí wà ní kẹ́ ẹ kọ́ sílẹ̀ o, ẹ máa kọ́ sílẹ̀ gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ sórí tẹ bá parí prógráàmù bóyá ẹ̀wọ̀n online. Ẹgbẹ́ sórí tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá sí online tó yẹ pé ẹ̀wọ̀n online tó lè sọ pé ẹ̀wọ̀n online lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹ gbìyànjú ẹ kọ́ sílẹ̀ nítorí pé ìtí Ọlọ́run fẹ́ ṣe kò fi wá nìkan o. Ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run sọ pé ẹ̀rù máa bà yín, ẹ̀rù máa bà wá nínú tí òun Ọlọ́run fẹ́ ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n kìkìdá ọ̀rọ̀ kan ní kẹ́ máa sọ fún gbogbo àwọn tó bá ti wà lórí platform pé àsìkò onídé òun Ọlọ́run ti súnmọ́, ìdájọ́ kù sí dẹ̀dẹ̀. Agbára Ọlọ́run kò ní dágbére fún gbogbo wa. Jésù Olúwa wa o. Ẹ̀dọ̀ ọmọlẹ́lẹ̀ wà ń sìn lórí YouTube àbí.
Bọ̀ YouTube yẹn ní wọ̀ ni. Bọ̀ ẹ lè wò wá lórí GIO TV Foundation yẹn kọ́. Mọ̀ kó torí kò tí ì láwọn èèyàn púpọ̀ kò ní líǹkì.
I am going to play one short one, and I'm going to go straight to what we are here for quickly. And this is just an let me stop it. One second, please.
Facebook omi ò rí yín wò for the past 1 month.
Iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ àwọn Olúborí àti Olúbọ̀yà ni.
Mo torí pé mo busy.
Now let's play the last one quickly. I mean, this is for people who call into shows, okay? Many of you who call into shows and you're cursing people you know nothing about, okay? You are really bringing so many curses upon yourself. And those of you typing, cursing people that has done nothing wrong to you. I will play this last one for you to listen to. I mean, this person now, you are cursing people you know nothing about. Do you think you're going to get away with it? You can never get away with it. Okay, I'm going to play this last one.
Hi, my sister, how are you?
I can assure this person speaking, somebody's going to grass you up one of these days. Okay? Somebody's going to grass you up one of these days. And by the time they grass you up, you will know that life is not easy. I can assure you that. Because you mentioned about 4 or 5 people. Okay? Somebody will grass you up because people are looking for you.
Sherry, immediately only you from as a more did you drop with the lights in the lobby share? Mona will did drop the lights being a word recorded lonely, man, who lights yellow.
So you can imagine this person did not go to work because she wants to watch this evil woman. She didn't go to work.
Number 1, Murafa can get to Kalabike. Oh Lord, put on the initially. Wait on board, I could dance most on you. Oh, she album of Coca-Cola Bala. Where's a pair of we don't want to say shop for it. My folk I was to make on issue really. But I think now.
Why do you have to cost somebody this much? Why do you have to cost somebody this much? For what? For what reason? I don't get it. I don't understand. To buy ya tell me by Yahweh, the one must go away. Meanwhile, a left for I sharing.
Call it a budget. I don't manipulate. Just me. All I broke just like that. What you best say? Only driving. Down for it. Bàbá ẹ̀ rìn tàjà lọ kú. Bàbá ẹ̀ tí ò lọ́wọ́ tó búra kú. Kí ló kọ̀ wá sí ẹ̀pọ̀? Ọmọ owó ẹ̀ tó bí ta ló ní ọmọ ẹ̀ ò ní lórí ẹ̀ tó padà ayé máa bàjẹ́ ni ìyẹn ọ̀tọ̀. Ṣé ìwé la délé? Báyọ̀ ni.
Did you hear her cursing Tope Alabi's child? What has Tope Alabi's child got to do with this? What has innocent children got to do with all this nonsense? Why do you have to curse somebody's child? Why? I don't get it. And you think these people will let you go scot-free? That's not possible. This person speaking here, somebody's going to grass you up. Trust me, somebody's going to grass you up. Because your voice, you can never hide your voice. You can never, ever hide your voice. Somebody will grass you up one day.
Oh, that means 7,000. You can't fool it. But there is a coup. But there is a coup. Kí ló kọ́ wá sí ẹ̀pọ̀ ọmọ owó ẹ̀ tó bí ká ló ní bọ́ọ̀mù ẹ̀ ò ní lórí ẹ̀ tó kàn láti ayé máa bàjẹ́ ni ìyẹn ọ̀tọ̀.
You see this platform that you can hear the demon of Luton talking, this platform, they are very, very good at bringing children into this matter. They are very, very good at bringing children into this matter. Why must you always bring people's children into issues like this? If you have an issue with anybody, okay, any adult, why must you bring their children into the equation? I don't get it. Why must you bring their children into the equation? Their children has got nothing to do with this. She has moved from Tokwe Alabi to Genesis.
7,000 Jamie. 7,000
naira.
7,000 naira pẹ̀lú ló jẹ́ èmi tó sọ pé mo program ẹ̀ gbà yẹn èèyàn náà mo pè wọ́n sọ pé ó fẹ́ ṣe rice fáwọn foundation ẹ̀ kádáwó rice nígbà tí mo náà ṣe tọrẹ àánú mẹ̀sìn mo rice déédéé tó bá ń gbọ́ rice máa gbé 7K mi bá ń gbọ́ rice mi tó bá ń gbọ́ mi Temidayo má.
Abinu sọ yẹn fún mi.
Why is she mentioning my name? What has Temidayo got to do with you? I don't know you from Adam and Eve. So why mentioning myself as well?
Naira ni o de yoko naira temi naira ma gbo mlewe de Temidayo jari dienti e lórí burúkú ṣe ma ba ku ni okonu okuni o de boy you say na ṣe anti mo ri ati eyi off mommy first mommy yẹn tí bá ṣe wọn so yo ma dùn ní gan.
Okay, she has moved from me. This is the fourth person now. Prophetess OLUBORI'S, that's the fourth person. Can you imagine in just one phone call?
Tí bá ṣe wọn ma dùn ní gan o ṣe àwọn mi sì yàwó lórí yàwó ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ sọ ní burúkú ni báwo ni nǹkan sọ lórí Facebook pé Bishop Oyedepo káńtì Oyedepo kí ló kò já wèrè gan ni.
That is the fifth person in one phone call. Can you imagine? That is the fifth person, Bishop Oyedepo. Kí ló dé? Tell me by Yahweh, wọ́n náwó ayé ló ń ṣe. Ọ̀dẹ̀ ni mo pé ilẹ̀ ṣe ra yín.
Ọlọ́run fẹ́ sọ̀pọ̀ ní níbi Ọlọ́run.
A ṣe pé àkíṣe pé bí ẹgbẹ́ yìí ti pọ̀ jù.
Ẹ ká ṣe pé àwọn ọdẹ ká fúnra wọn lépè. Àbúrúgbà fúnra wa gbọ́ òtí ẹ̀fẹ̀ pé mọ́. Ẹ ká fúnra wọn lépè.
In fact, orí gbogbo yín ò pé lóòótọ́. To be honest, orí gbogbo yín ò pé. Torí mo rí pé wèrè ní gbogbo yín. Now, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to this platform. My name is Temidayo. I am going to be speaking to you, okay, about what's happened, okay. I am not representing Prophetess Mary Olubori, but I am aware of the facts of the case, and I'm going to be speaking as an independent person that knows the fact of the case. All right. Yes, Prophetess Mary Olubori took a cause action against this demon of Luton, this Antichrist. She took an action against her. Okay, and some of those actions had to do with harassment, defamation of character, child abuse, amongst many others. Okay, she took a number of actions to stop the actions that this demon of Luton has been doing the past couple of months. Okay, so some of those actions she took, some of them can only be heard in a county court. Some of those actions can only be heard in a high court. All right, so today, the 27th of October, was slated for the case. 1 second, somebody's calling. I need to cut it off. Sorry about that. Somebody was calling. Okay. Yes. So today, the 27th, was the date fixed to hear the, not to hear the case, to start off the case at the county courts. Okay. So let me go over it again. Some of the actions can only be heard at the high court. Some of the actions can be heard at the county court. These are civil matters, all right? These are civil matters. There are other actions on the side which has got to do with criminal actions as well. There are some criminal actions as well that this woman has committed. That is also going ahead at the same time, okay? These matters don't go quickly. They can take months, they can take years. And because of the corona effect at the moment, it's going to prolong matters more than what we thought about in the past. 1 second. So, yes, Prophetess Mary Olubori is a human being like any other person. She is not above mistakes, just like any other person, all right? We all make mistakes, we all make wrongdoings, but what she would not take is for her to be lied upon, for her character to be defamed, for her children to be brought into social media, to the social limelight for no reason. Children needs to be protected, okay? There is a law that protects children from stuff, some of the stuff that Maureen has been doing. So many things are ongoing, okay? So many things are ongoing. One of the stuff that we went to deal with today was a case in the county court, okay? Maureen was before I go on to what happened today. A lot of you have been contributing money towards this. I mean, towards this lady called Maureen. Okay, a lot of you have contributed money to her, money to fight these legal cases. I know she had the case with Mountain of Fire. She was not represented, but she had somebody to represent her. I don't know whether that person was paid or not paid. She had somebody today. Okay, so for all of you that has been paying money for her legal cases, she has not used any legal representation apart from today's case. Okay, so those of you paying money, think twice. Go and look at the history of Maureen. All right, go and check the history of Maureen. All right, I'm going to mention her first name. Go and check her history. She left Nigeria 15 years ago. She absconded. She ran away. She abducted 2 children belonging to her husband. She abducted 2 children belonging to her husband. Ran away. She had taken up to 10 million naira loan from the company she was, the husband was working for. So you think about what 10 million naira is 15 years ago. She ran away from Nigeria. She has never returned back to Nigeria. She has an ongoing open case in Nigeria. She has an ongoing litigation in Nigeria. Whenever Maureen sets her feet into Nigeria, she's going to be arrested. Okay? It's still a live case. And there were still deliberations on that matter as at last year. She ran over to Dublin. Okay? While she's still married, she is still married to Mr. Badijo. Ran away to Dublin, got married to somebody, had a child for that person. Okay? That's the 3rd child. All right? 3rd child. Okay? She scammed a lot of people in Dublin. After doing that, what did she do? She ran away to Luton. Okay? This is somebody whose lifestyle has been to scam people. All right? I don't know. I don't see why you are going to make yourself a judge on other people's matter when your own lifestyle is very questionable. Why would you make yourself a judge while your own lifestyle is very questionable? The story of Prophet Samuel Joe. There are so many instances of her scamming. Why would you be the one calling somebody a scammer when you are even worse? Okay? Now, let's go back to, so for people who have been donating money to her, you are all very foolish. The money you should be giving to your parents at home, to your family at home to look after themselves, you're donating it for somebody to do court case, whereas she's not using the money for court case. She's only enriching herself. You people need to wise up. You're also foolish on that platform. Now, let's go ahead. So, we were at court today. We were at court today. What she was fighting for in court, okay? What she was fighting for in court today was for the case to be dismissed. She was fighting for the case to be thrown out, all right? That was what she was fighting for the case to be thrown out, all right? And as I said, Prophetess Mary Olubori had a case that can be heard in the county court. She also had a case of defamation that can only be heard as well, that can only be heard in the high court. Okay, so she had a number of cases. All these are civil cases. Apart from the civil cases, she has the criminal case on the side as well. Okay, she has a criminal case on the side, which I'm not going to be talking about. Now, I am going to tell you, where is my, 1 second. I just want to make sure I give you the 100% facts about what happened in court today, okay? So whatever she is telling you on her platform, please don't believe her. Okay, 1 second. So today's case, okay, today's case was before a judge. Prophetess Mary Olubori was represented by a barrister, okay? She had somebody to represent her. I don't know what the person's title is, okay? And today's case was only a preliminary hearing, if you understand what that means. It was only a preliminary hearing. And I'm going to be pointing out some of the highlights of today's case, okay? The judge, in hearing the case, okay, decided to transfer the case to the High Court, all right? Because some of the matters in the case can only be heard in the High Court because of the defamatory issues in it. So the judge decided he was going to transfer the case to the High Court for the High Court to make rulings on it or go ahead to hear the whole case. Now, what did the judge take into consideration in making this decision? Okay. The judge looked at the severity of the subsequent harassment and defamation charges against Maureen, and he stated that it needed to be addressed. Okay, that is to tell you that the case had merit. Okay, if Prophetess Mary Olubori's case does not have merit, it would not be transferred to a higher court. The High Court is a higher court. Okay. The judge mentioned that he was concerned about the ramifications of the mental and psychological effects from the harassment and defamation charges against the defendant in the person of Maureen. Okay? And that he cannot dismiss the case. Okay? I took notes. The judge said the High Court needs to hear the case raised, which is the defamation case, the harassment case, the Abuse of Data Protection Act, child details being posted online, and threatening phone calls at all times of the night, amongst others, to ensure the charges are brought to a logical conclusion. So when the judge obviously decided what he was going to do about the case, okay, the lawyers now said, okay, now that you've decided to transfer the case to a higher court, which is a high court, that she has paid for a lawyer to come and represent today, and she wanted costs. And the judge said, no, you cannot apply for costs until the whole case has been determined and somebody has been found guilty. And if that is the case, if you are found to have been if you've been found guilty, then there's no cost you're going to be asking for. They are going to be the one asking for costs. Okay, so her application for cost was turned down. Her application for cost was turned down. Okay, this case is still a live matter. All right, it is still a live matter. It's going to be heard at the High Court. Okay, so for her to come out, I believe she came out, she posted something online today. Let me look for it. She posted something online today. Where is it? The same way she came to lie about the Mountain of Fire case. She has not won Mountain of Fire. They've only asked them to go and put their case together properly. That's what they've been told. She has not won at all. Now, let us look at what she sent. 1 second. Now, she put this on her page today, on whatever page she's got there. He said, congratulations, GIO TV lovers. The stupid Olubori court injunction is gone. Now, let us speak loud about her. The case is not gone at all. Okay? Yes, you can still talk about Prophetess Olubori. Nobody is stopping you from talking. But yes, the case is going to the High Court. All right? So you still have a leeway to talk because you've not been gagged yet. All right? You can still, because the case has been transferred to the High Court, yes, you still can talk. You understand? And all what you're going to be talking about is the same thing you've said for so many months. You're not going to be talking about anything new. Okay? You're not going to be talking about anything new. All right? Yes, you can talk, but you are giving false information about what happened, what transpired in court. All right? The case is still active. The case is still live. All right? The case has only been transferred to a higher court. And going to a higher court, obviously, yes, it's going to cost more money in terms of legal costs, legal fees. But I bet you there is no way the judge has looked at the case. There is merit in the case. There is no way she is going to win the case. Okay? And whatever she has, you understand, whatever she has will be used to offset the legal cost. Prophetess might not even have to spend all the money for the court proceedings. There are people out there that are going to support her. There's no doubt about it. She has the money to spend. There's no doubt. We know that. She has the money to spend. So money is not the issue now. But trust me, this case was definitely going to go against her. And whatever she has, that's why I would employ those of you contributing money to her. Contribute money because we're going to need that money to offset the legal costs. You understand? Now, a child is involved in this case, okay? A child is involved in this case. Many of us have children out there, okay? How many of us will stand and watch their kids brought into social media, brought into this mess? How many of us will stand and watch and keep quiet? Not many parents can do that. Not many parents can do that. Okay? Nobody should blame Prophetess for taking this matter to court, because that is the only option to safeguard that little child. Okay? That child, she's only 8 years old. Why would you bring her life onto social media? Why would you want to destroy her life at a very, very young age? I don't see any father, any mother that will keep quiet and watch a demon in the person of this devil of looting do that. Okay? Not many people would keep quiet and allow that to happen. So, yes, she has taken action to stop it. Civic, she's doing it civil, and she's doing in the criminal system as well. Whatever it takes, she's ready to give it. So nobody should blame her for the action she has taken. All right? So many lies has been told against this woman. So many lies has been told against this woman. All right? For those of you who have not been well informed, okay, this case has got nothing to do with the allegation of $50,000 or £50,000. This case has got nothing to do with it. All right. This case, so for those of you contributing money looking for $150,000 that is nowhere, you're just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time. This case is not about any £50,000. It is not about any jewelry that is bought in Dubai. Okay? This is a case of defamation. This is a case of harassment. This is a case to protect a child of 8 years old, an 8-year-old child. This is a case to protect an 8-year-old child. Okay? If anybody has any issue about gold, if anybody has any issue about £50,000 or $50,000, okay, you know where to go to. Maureen is not your court Judy. Okay? If you think anybody has taken money off you, okay, or if you think somebody has duped you of money, of any amount of money, the first place you should go to is get a lawyer or go to the police and report. It's not about going to Maureen. All right? So, if anybody thinks they gave Prophetess £50,000 or $50,000, why can you not make your way to the police station or get a lawyer and file a claim in the county court? Why has it got to be Maureen? So if you know you have a case, okay, if you have a case, take it up. If you don't have a case, shut up, okay? This action that we went for today has got nothing to do with £50,000. It's got nothing to do with any jewelry. It's got nothing to do with anything, all right? So let's stay focused, all right? The case is still live. It's going to be held at the High Court. We are going to be getting a date. And don't believe whatever that demon of Litton says to anybody. Okay? Now, before I conclude, you will see me talking about section 38.1. Okay, section 38.1. That is the section that the judge used to make his decision today. Okay? That is the County Courts Act of 1984. County Courts Act of 1984. That is section 38, paragraph 1. And I'm going to read that to you. These are the remedies available to the county courts. Okay, these are remedies available to a judge in the county court. It says, Subject to what follows in any proceedings, the county court, the court may make any order which could be made by the high court if the proceedings were in the high court. Okay? So it was up to the county court judge to make a decision today on the matter that was brought before it. The judge saw merit in the case, and the judge felt the harassment case must be heard at the high court. So he has decided to push the case to a higher court for deliberations. Okay? Thank you very much, everybody, and God bless you all. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. So, the case is ongoing. Maureen has not won anything yet.